CBS 7 News presents Closer Look.
Hello everyone and welcome to Closer Look. Sports are a big deal here in the Basin, as if you didn't know that. This morning, the University Interscholastic League announced its 2012-2014 realignment. 5A and 3A teams may have to ride on the bus a little longer this next season. That'll be popular. And the matchups may be interesting. Our own CBS 7 sports reporter Whitney Harding joins us live in the studio. Whitney, I hear there are 9 teams now in the 2-5A district. Who are they?
Well, Mike, the good thing is the 3-5A districts stayed together from the last couple of years. Abilene High, Abilene Cooper, Midland Lee, Odessa, and Permian still together. But we add San Angelo Central, Amarillo, Tascosa, and Lubbock Coronado to the mix. It's definitely going to be really interesting to have 9 teams now.
All right, what about the 2-3A?
Well, in the 2-3A, 3A in general is where things changed a lot. We had that beautiful District 4-3A with all of our area teams like Fort Stockton, Monahans, Andrews, Greenwood, Seminole. Well, guess what? They're all split up now into 3 different districts. 2-3A is Andrews, Levelland, Lubbock Cooper, Lubbock Estacado, Seminole, and Shallow-Water. So lots of schools from farther up north in that one.
All right, interesting. And who comes next?
All right, well, in 3-3A, we have Pecos, Fort Stockton are together now, and they're going to be with Anthony, Clint, Mountain View, Fabens, and Presidio. So that's all out west towards El Paso. Fort Stockton really got a tough end of this realignment since they were in that 4-3A from last year with all of the area teams, and now they got to play those teams all the way out near El Paso.
All right, and lastly, the 4-3A team.
The new 4-3A, and it's going to be exciting. You have Monahans, Big Spring, Greenwood with Abilene, Wiley, Snyder, and Sweetwater. There are lots of good teams from this last season, so come October, things are going to get exciting.
Okay, how are the 5A sports rivalries going to change?
The good thing is they aren't really going to change as much as we're going to have old ones revisited. With San Angelo coming in, it's going to be nice to see them back in and playing the team since they already do play them when it comes to basketball. And then throwing a Lubbock team and an Amarillo team in the mix will make things really interesting as well.
All right, how about 3A?
And 3A, like I said, that's where they got crazy. Lots of coaches who spoke to this morning were not happy at all because there will no longer be that Seminole-Monahans rivalry that we've become used to, as well as Greenwood-Seminole. Coach Hannah from Greenwood and Coach Birch from Seminole were 2 very upset about this realignment. Okay,
Whitney, any of this comes as a surprise to you at all?
I mean, the 5A, not so much. We expected the district to expand to a 7 or 9 team. Now, 3A was absolutely surprising. Most coaches said the word of the day was absolute shock. It was just a complete chaos. Once those papers came out and those coaches saw it, they all just jumped up and grabbed their phones and started making their schedules.
All right. Great lineup. Thanks very much for the great report on that. It's interesting. We'll wait to hear you report on all that when sports seasons come up. Thank you, Whitney.
Sure thing.